I wanted to come back on here today and give an update on my Moxi Lollies. So these are my skates. And I know that I just technically uploaded a video on these, my unboxing like a couple of months ago. I've technically had these skates for several months. As you can tell from how vastly different the color of these skates are. When I first opened them and showed them, unboxed them, they were this vibrant, beautiful green, and now they are kind of dull and lackluster, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to come up here and give an update, because I'm gonna, spoiler alert, I'm gonna dye these soon. I'm actually going to dye these black because I'm not feeling the how they have dirtied up. So, but yeah, wanted to give an update and a review on these skates. Now, the first thing you will notice maybe is that I changed the plate. I was not a fan of the nylon plate. When I first skated in these, like the very first time actually, I didn't put a bearing in all the way, and therefore didn't tighten the nut all the way, and my wheel just rolled into the wind. And I landed on the axle on the nylon plate, and I thought that screwed it up. I kept leaning to the side, to the back where I fell. But every time I checked it out, when I took it to 5 Stride to get a professional skate tech to look at it, they were saying that nothing was wrong. I posted online about it. Everybody kept saying, "Oh, just tighten up the truck if you don't want so much action in it." But no, it was tightened to the max, and I was still feeling a lot of pull to the side. And further research found that some people experience that with the nylon plate, and it's like nothing wrong, technically wrong. I wasn't feeling it. I kept feeling like I was going to fall backwards. So I changed the plate, and I have not had that issue since. So that would be one kind of negative thing, that I couldn't enjoy the skates right out of the box without upgrading the plate. And this is the Reactor Neo plate. There's one plate in the Reactor series that's a little cheaper than this one, but you can't use the big Moxi gummy wheel, which is my preferred wheel. And these actually come on the Lolly, but in obviously green. So you can't use this wheel or any wheel that is a similar size, 65 I believe, with that Reactor plate, which is the cheaper version. I can't remember what it's called, but this is the one that's up, and then this is the second tier, and then there's a Reactor Pro or something like that that's even more expensive. But I got this one, and it's heavy, but I mean, it's fine, you know. I don't really notice that. Maybe if you were doing more like skate park stuff, you might notice it. I not so much. I kept the toe stops. I know a lot of people complain about the toe stops. I like the toe stops. I think they work really well. I did shred one completely, so I needed to change it. But this one that I did not use as much has lasted me this whole time, and it has a lot more to go. The one, I wish I had the one that I used the most on hand, and you would see how crazy it is. Yeah, so I changed, my setup is different, obviously. Out of the box, it does not come with toe caps. I bought these separately. The laces, I really actually do love the stock laces. I was just going for a different look, but I still have the oyster lace. and it's like a light like brown color. And they're great. I like the size of those laces as well. I did change out the sole of these skates. The sole has absolutely no cushion whatsoever. So I had to get a different sole. I actually won these in a skate giveaway. These are the Super Feet, and I believe that these are the everyday comfort ones. They have a lot of arch support and a lot of like cushion for the heel. I think they're very expensive as well. I think these are like 60 bucks. I didn't pay anything for them because I won them. But I think that I would try a different Super Feet one. I'm not really enjoying this one so much. It's fine, but I feel like I said, I have a lot of support in the heel and not so much, it's not cushioned enough for me. But it's a good insole. Definitely better than the one that it comes stock with. Like I said, I feel like I'm very forward in these, especially in the Moxi Lollies. And I think it's because of all the support that's in the heel, like it lifts you up more. So I'm gonna try a different one and see how that works out, but it's better than the stock one for sure. So yeah, like I said at the start of the video, I was not a fan. I loved the color so much, but I'm not a fan of how dirty it gets so fast. Like, and this is clean. Like, I've cleaned these before I showed them. It's just, it's really hard. I love the natural color that it came with, and I was cleaning them after every use and it was still not enough. And I kind of gave up for a while, and yeah, so I definitely would get a darker color in the Lolly. I would stray, even though they're so gorgeous, like the strawberry, the new lavender color, this honeydew, I would stray away from the light colors if you want to keep your skate looking really good. I mean, it didn't need to stay pristine, but I would have loved if it would have stayed that color longer. And I know I did do trail skating in these. I have fallen in these. I've fallen in literal dirt with these. So it's my fault, you know, technically. But I also just feel like it attracts dirt a lot. So if you get the Lolly, I would stick to like the black or like the darker colors. I'm not like the poppy, you know. So yeah, I love this skate. Would I purchase it again? I honestly did not set out to purchase these at all. They were just what was available. I'm not like a person who needs to stick to a certain brand, or even falls into the Moxi hype. They were just what was available. My old skates had fallen apart or were falling apart, and I found these and they were available, so I got them. I would prefer a skate that has a more ankle support than this, and I actually found one. I'm going to do a compare contrast between these and the skate that I have it right here. Ugh, it's so far. The Moonlight Roller. So the Moonlight Roller has more, you can even see like I'm squeezing harder. It does have more ankle support. Yeah, so I would have preferred a vinyl boot actually as well. But I know that the vinyls actually give you a lot of ankle support, so it's hard to find that balance. Yeah, overall, I love this skate. The comfort is unmatched for me, even with the Moonlight Rollers. I'm gonna do a compare and contrast between these and the Moonlight Rollers later in the next video. Actually, I'm gonna film it right after this, so same outfit, same setup, everything. But yeah, comfort is unmatched for me. If I was suggested, just a heads up, if you do change the plate, the toe stop mechanism is different. You need an Allen key for it, and it definitely stays. Oh, that's another reason, another good issue to talk about. With the stock lollies, the toe stop continuously falls out. With this, I have not had that issue at all. This toe stop with the Allen key mechanism the toe stop has not fallen out at all. Another reason to upgrade, or just another topic to talk about in reviewing this skate. I would get, like I was saying beforehand, I would get a shorter plate. This plate is the exact same size of the boot, and the length, the exact same length of the boot. And on Rydell's website, they suggested you do that. When I went to 5 Star, they had told me that I should have gotten a one size shorter, because it affects where the wheel placement is. So if you can see, the wheel is literally right under the heel. So it takes a little bit more effort to do certain moves. So if I wanna go up on my heel, it takes a little bit more effort to get there. Whereas if it was a shorter wheelbase, I could maneuver my foot more easily. Can you see it in this skate? You can sort of see it, not really, but this wheelbase is actually shorter. You can see like it's not directly under the heel, even though it kind of looks like it is. Yeah, it's definitely a different placement. What else? So yeah, y'all, that is my update on the Lolly skate. I love this skate. I do recommend this skate. I did have to make some changes, specifically my cat, specifically with the plate, right, Romeo? And specifically with the insole. If you can find a nice comfy insole, and I think you'll love the skate, and it'll work great for you. Get a darker color, change out the sole, maybe change the plate. Some people love the stock plate. It didn't work for me. But yeah, y'all, stay tuned for the next video where I do a compare and contrast between the two. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.